Welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to talk about the primary camera that I use, which is the Fujifilm X-T200. Let's start the video. Now, the Fujifilm X-T200 has been my primary daily driver, and I've been using it for quite a long while now. So I wanted to give you the thoughts of this camera and do I like it. So I got this from Fujifilm X India, and I've been using it for the better part of 2022. And I've shot quite a few things with it, and here are a few things that I thought I should talk about. So the first thing is that the body itself, it may not be, how do you say it? It may not be everyone's cup of tea because it's a very retro design. It has a lot of dials, it has a lot of like buttons and everything. So it's not as ergonomic as maybe the Canon R series or maybe the Sony E series, but they look really good and they perform really well. So I don't generally take photos with it all that much. However, I use it quite a bit for video. Now, do I like it or not? Well, I mean, I've been shooting most of my content with it, so obviously I do like it. And what I like about this is that this, for an APS-C camera, does not have cropped 4K, which I'm shooting on the Canon M200 right now, which has a cropped 4K image. So it shoots its 4K from an oversampled 6K image from the sensor. So it has really good sharpness, and the colors of it are, how would I say it, Fuji colors. They look actually really good, but since it does not have F-Log or the Eterna profile, it might not be the best for color grading. So it does have 1080p at 60 FPS, which I use quite often. It also does have 1080p at 120 FPS, but the downside is the image does not look that great. Also, it suffers in the autofocus in that department. Now, for video shooters, continuous autofocus is a really important factor, which the Fuji systems aren't all that great at in comparison to Canon, Sony and other cameras, maybe even Panasonic. The problem is that the high-end Fuji cameras, they may be doing really well with their autofocus, but the budget line seems to lack in it. However, the kind of images that you get out of it, the kind of portability you get out of it, it's absolutely amazing. And what I really like about it is this really big, fully articulating screen, and the EVF in it is pretty good and I really like it. One gripe I have about Fujifilm is that they did not provide a battery charger. So you have to charge this camera with the USB-C, so that's takes up a lot of time. One more thing that I have something to say about this camera is that the X-mount lenses are amazing, the Fuji X-mount lenses, and also you have a lot of third-party options which provide really good options for your X-mount body. For now, I'm using this Viltrox 56mm f1.4 and I absolutely love it. I've shot a lot of my videos based on this lens, and I've combined it with my DJI Ronin SC, which I'm going to make a review on soon as well. And this lens and that gimbal has provided with like amazing results. With the camera itself, I got this XC15 to 45 f3.5 to f5.6 XC lens, and it's a good kit lens, but I would have preferred if I got just the body. It's just a good camera and it shoots really well. Shoots at really high bit rates. So yeah, here are a few sample shots that I took with this camera. In the budget APS-C camera line, is this a good option? Yeah, pretty much. However, can you get it anymore, like new? Probably not, because in my research that I've done, this camera is not discontinued per se by Fujifilm. However, you can't find it new anywhere either. I can't find it on Amazon or Flipkart or any other place. Even Fujifilm X India does not keep it in stock anymore. So, would I recommend this camera as a like second-handed camera, or maybe like something that you should get in order to start your camera journey? Yeah, pretty much, because this camera, even though it's a little old now, it still performs really well, and it's really easy to understand all of the menus, the settings and everything with this camera. Another good thing about this camera that I really like, a few people don't, is the classic film profiles. I generally don't shoot all that much in Provia or Velvia or Sepia kind of film simulations. However, I really only shoot on classic chrome for video, and obviously for like photos I shoot in RAW. So yeah, Fujifilm X-T200, pretty good camera. I'll also be using this camera for an ad shoot that I'm doing in a few days, and I think by the time that ad releases, this video will be up as well. So if you like that video, please do like and subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content, vlogs, reviews and a lot of other things. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.